Welcome to Hatman Strats Back Daily Boxing News. Shout out to everybody in the live chat. We got some boxing to talk about today. I do want to just acknowledge that I am having some connection issues here. I'm not sure why. My connection is normally rock solid on this particular Starlink, so the visuals might be a bit jumpy, but hopefully you can all hear my voice loud and clear and there's no issue as far as the audio. All right, so we're going to be talking about the fallout from this Conor Benn, Eddie Hearn situation, where Conor Benn's obviously left Eddie Hearn to join his emerging main rival, Dana White, Zoo for Boxing. We're going to talk about some of the comments from boxing insiders, boxing industry members, what Dana White is going to do moving forward, how powerful he's going to be, how quickly Zoo for Boxing may grow, etc., etc. But first of all, I want to address some of the people out there who are caping for Eddie Hearn, who are backing Eddie Hearn, who are basically saying that Hearn has been hard done by, that it was a scumbag move from Conor Benn, that Hearn doesn't deserve this, he backed Conor Benn for years all the way, etc., etc. I'm going to address those people because there was a few of them that turned up in the comment section of a video I uploaded earlier on today, and they were having a go at me for basically saying that the chickens came home to roost for Eddie Hearn, that he got what he deserved, right? No sympathy at all. Not that I have any particular love for Conor Benn. He's always come across to me, certainly over the past few years, as a very unlikable character, okay? But Eddie Hearn and Conor were thick as thieves. I don't buy the notion that Eddie Hearn believed Conor Benn was this good kid and he was just misunderstood. Never bought that notion. So we'll come on to it all. But before we do, shout out to everybody in the live chat. We got Terry O'Conman, we got Tawheed Ali, Warts, Philip Answer, KD versus the World, Martin Colton, Truth Channel, Eldon Joe, James Clifford, Duraku, Emmanuel, Double E, Johnny, Jimmy Nail, WPW. We got Stella, David Gold. He's enjoying the Eddie Hearn thumbnails that people have been using today. We got Travis Bickle, Danny. We got Mac, Chrissy G, Telstar, Dominica, Jack Hammer, Ben Odom, big up Ben Odom, Workstation, Arco, big up Just Brian, I think that's how I pronounce the name. He says, do you think Ben's public perception in the UK will be affected by this move? Because from what I am hearing, it is a little bit. I guess you mean his reputation? Well, yeah, I mean, Conor Benn didn't have the greatest reputation among British boxing fans to start with because of the whole Egggate thing with the 2 adverse findings. The way he behaved during that whole saga turned a lot of people against him. Big up, where's Carlos? And the fact that he never released the reason that he ultimately was allowed to box again to the public. He never let the public know what that reason was. Now, if he'd been fully exonerated and found innocent and hadn't been let off on a technicality, then surely he'd be keen to release that information to the public. The fact he hasn't been keen and he's kept it from the public, I mean, what are we supposed to think? So he was already struggling when it comes to public perception. But after this, he's going to be struggling even more. There might be people that were previously Conor Benn fans that are now going to turn against him and say, wow, this guy's a snake. Look at all that Eddie did for him. Basically putting his own neck on the line to defend Conor during Egggate. And this is how Conor repays him. So yeah, he's definitely going to do his public image no help with this particular move. But Conor Benn has gone for the money. And in principle, I don't blame him. For me, the moral of this story is not about a boxer leaving a promoter that helped them. It's about the fact that Eddie Hearn surely knew what type of character Conor Benn was. Because Eddie Hearn's a pretty similar kind of character, in all truth. They were thick as thieves. They conspired, they collaborated to deceive the British public during Egggate. And now Eddie Hearn turns around and acts like he's shocked and surprised that Conor Benn has pulled a fast one on him. Well, there's no honor amongst thieves. This is what I said in my video that I uploaded earlier on today. Shout out to President Brush. He says, big up Hatman, I already know this is going to be a good stream. Big up President Brush every time. Much respect and appreciation for the super chat. Big up JM. He says, for every Conor Benn, there is a Dave Allen framework of loyalty. Eddie chose to back the Benn to the hilt purely because of money, no sympathy. Indeed, and we'll come on to that. I'm kind of annoyed at my visuals here. What is going on with my my frame rate here? It's really annoying me. Maybe I should stop this stream and restart it just to try and get the connection back to a decent place, because I normally use this Starlink and the connection is absolutely spot on, but somehow it's terrible this evening. I don't know if there's a bird sitting on the dish or what is going on here. Are there too many devices connected? I don't know what it is, but my reception on this Starlink is all over the place right now. It's skitzing out. All sorts of drop frames and it's doing my head in. So give me 1 second, folks. Let me see if I can resolve this technical issue. I'm going to turn off some other devices. 1 second. All right, apologies for the inconvenience, folks, but I am going to restart this stream because I don't want it to be buffering throughout. So I'm going to restart the stream. So this stream will end here, and I'm going to restart it in just a few seconds. So don't go anywhere. Just check for the new stream popping up in your feed. All right, so back with you in just a few seconds. Just join the new stream that I'm going to do.